Jonah didn't love the Ninevites, but he loved God. And because Jonah loved God, he eventually obeyed. And when you share the gospel, you're not always going to have warm and fuzzy feelings, but you have to love God enough to obey him. And to see more of what I'm talking about, let's take, for example, the Thanksgiving offering in the Old Testament. The Thanksgiving offering was voluntary, meaning not required. And in chapter 2 of Jonah, as Jonah is crying out and dying, God saves him. And Jonah says, I will offer up the Thanksgiving offering. And here's what Jonah means. He's going to offer up praises in front of others simply for the salvation God has given him. Through salvation, Jonah's love of God has grown greater than his hate for Nineveh, and he shares the message of salvation. That's evangelism. That's a testimony, a witness of what God has done and is doing. And here's something convicting that Jonah did, and if I'm honest, I've done. I decide in my own flesh who I think deserves to hear the gospel, while completely ignoring others who are living in more obvious sin. The ones who are rude to me, who are broken, or in Jonah's case, torturing his kinsfolk. But these are the people Jesus said he came to save. As if God needs me to screen his candidates. And here's what the passages we've looked at make clear. It is only a work of God and his grace to extend salvation. Our job's not to decide who is worthy. Our job is to share the salvation we've first received. So here's a question to think on. Who's the Nineveh of your life? The one the world rejects, so you do too. The one you've deemed unworthy, but the one God is sending you to. Because Jesus told us to go. So the question is, are we going? This week is all about evangelism as we talk more and more about how to share your faith. Follow for more.